Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time the party was reunited after a very short absence, and we now have Anastasia with us. We're her bodyguards, at least for now. Anyway, since last time I've reset up my characters in an appropriate way, giving all the water-based stuff to Anastasia, and giving all of the, let's see here. The other thing I'm going to do throughout the game is all of the arc spells. There's one arc spell associated with each element. The reason why I know they're associated is because Yuri has them when he fuses. So Mirage is water, Rage is fire, Shield is earth, Gale is wind, Barrier is light, and Surge is dark. So I'm going to associate the arc spell associated with those elements with the appropriate character. So I'm not going to double stack them on, meaning that some fights I just won't get Arc Rage. Some fights I just won't get Arc Gale. So I find that's kind of one way of limiting wasting a bunch of turns trying to cast buffs when you really don't need them. You should be nuking half the boss's health after... You know, your first round you should do buffs, and then your second round you do combo, and you should have the boss down to like half, or at the very least, you know, take out a quarter of his health. So anyway, we've got that. Arc Cures on you. I actually have a second one now, and that's over on you. So we got Arc Cure there. Yours, I took all your light elemental stuff off you. You now have all of the light elemental stuff over on you, as well as that one, just to give you something else to possibly cast if you need it. I put Entrance over onto Blanca because Blanca had room. And yeah. One of the new things we got was this. This is one we picked up with Anastasia there. So we now have lower cost Red Blaze over there on Karen. And you have Raise Up because I have nothing better to use. And so yeah, as far as what I'm not using, because we don't have enough room to equip all of these crests, the dual elemental edge ones, I basically, as you've seen, almost never use these because they're really not that valuable, and I'd rather cast other spells if I'm going to buff anyway. So we're not using those, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So anyway, we did that. Let's talk to this guy. Is that a limestone block? Even though our key item said that Anastasia by herself had access to these, you can't do anything with them until Yuri joins the group and comes along with all of this stuff. Now, if you're not doing things my way, you would have gotten a Daruma doll somewhere along the line, I can't remember where, and you would have traded it with somebody else inside the palace here to get the same item that we're about to get now. I just saved you the extra step. Anyway, you want it? Sure. Swap you for this, the Super Peroski. I don't know what a Peroski is. I know what a Progi is. I like Progies. But, yeah. Sure thing. Alright. Hello. Now we have our money back. So let's buy some stuff. Alright, first things first. This is the Phantom Claw that we got as a reward for doing, getting Yuri tortured. And Filament was what we would have gotten for Geppetto. Steel Rasp is what we... Well, I guess we couldn't have gotten it for Blanca because Blanca wasn't going to be put in that position. Before we do all of this, though, you'll notice over in the corner there, we only have 18 points to our next rank. So we don't want to spend too much money. We also don't want to buy the Espada because we're going to get a free one relatively shortly anyway. So what else do we need? The earthen pipes there, but we already got that. There's the fan, and I want to buy a new piece of equipment that they have here. They also have headgear here. I think headgear is the level up from face guard. We have access to western belts if you want those. We have a bell bracelet, so we already had access to that. We have a new accessory here that wasn't in the previous game. Spikes. Spikes allow resist defense at all times during battle. Now, if you remember, we talked about this. Resist defense makes you immune to all the ring abnormalities and all status effects, but you take 1 SP of damage per each hit you receive in battle. So it's like a ribbon from Final Fantasy, but with a downside. We have a way of fixing that, don't you worry. But yeah, we only have 18 points. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to buy 4 of these with the discount. I almost went too fast. 16. I disagree, video game. Okay, we'll buy 1 of those and 1 of those. Fine. There we go. And we got our next rank. And the reason you want to do this before your big spending is so that we get 30% off on the more expensive things. Which, as I was talking about, we're going to get a filament, a steel rasp, a Saturn fan, and 4 sets of spikes. This is a broken accessory, and if you don't want to use it after I demonstrate how broken it is, you're entirely welcome to not use it, but I'm going to at least show how it works. 30% discount. I almost missed that. The ring's finally starting to get to a point where it's actually somewhat medium difficulty to be able to do that. So we got that. We're not going to equip the spikes right away, but we do have access to them. I'm going to give you a studded belt. You can keep that face guard, and we'll give you those bandit earrings. As I talked about when we got these, they're pretty nice accessory to have. You get additional money, but your item rate falls. But the thing is, your item drop rate is negligible anyway. It's probably under 10%. So 20% less than that means instead of 10%, it's 8%. Now I'm pulling those numbers out of my ass, but the same idea applies. It's not a high percentage, so 20% more money is useful more often. So we're going to equip this pretty much until like the last handful of dungeons, just like we did in the previous game. Unfortunately, we can't stack them because there's only 1 of these in the game and we cannot buy them. Pedometer is on you. Are you in the party? You're in the party. I have reset up the party since last time. We've decided to go the magical route and have the more magically based characters in our party. Anastasia, as you might tell by the fact that she has more MP than HP, is a magical type character, and she can only get up to 3 attacks on the ring, again proving that she is a magical character. She is going to need SP soon. I'm also going to make use of my what are they? Those things, the seals, all the stat-based seals. I will make use of them before too long. Let us return to the palace. That's an interesting meeting.
It certainly seems to be the authentic article.
Well, we do aim to please. May I consider our negotiations to be completed then?
Yes. Whatever may happen within Russia, the goodwill of Japan will extend to whomever the next emperor may be.
I'm afraid I'll require more than that.
You don't need to worry. I'm the direct representative of the Foreign Minister Kantaro Ishimura. My words may be considered the will of the Emperor. We look forward to establishing joint aviation and communication companies with you. Naturally, we'll shoulder the full cost. By summer, we should be able to supply you with rations and fully modern weapons.
Thank you. It sounds good.
When do you think I will be able to meet with His Holiness, Lord Rasputin?
I'm so sorry. His Holiness is terribly busy.
That's fine. Please give the future Emperor my best. Naturally, whoever takes over the throne will find a true friend in my country.
Kato, what have you gotten yourself involved in? Also, your words carry the same weight as the Emperor. A year ago, you were a frickin' lieutenant. A lieutenant! There is no way in hell that you advanced that quickly. Anyway, things have completely hit the fan at this point. Save point. We are at the start of the area. Now, we're actually below the area where we were before, so we can try to explore some of these areas. We don't get access to a lot of them. If I remember correctly, I think... Okay, that's a dead end. This area is super confusing. Actually, I think that's the way forward. We're not going to do that yet. I'm trying to remember, you know, what we're supposed to do. I do have a map for this area. I'll put it on screen for you, as I've done throughout the game so far. But yeah, it's somewhat confusing in terms of the way it's laid out. You'll notice I've written a lot of things in there myself. Just because the map was missing some treasure chests and some hidden items and stuff like that. So if anything is written in text, it's, you know, in a different font from everything else. That was me. But, yeah. Alright. What? Do I not do it yet? Okay, I don't do it yet. Never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll do that later. I said to remember him for later. We will have to remember him for later. Alright. Did we go in here yet? Oh, right. I gotta go out here for a sec. Save point. Save me. Now that we've done that, we can do the all-important, absolutely critical, definitely don't have extra takes at it. Not you. Chimera's Wings and Ecograss. Oh, lover of folkcraft. This guy wasn't here before. People of Russia are so poor now. Culture's gone stale. Is it you? Video game? Did I talk to you again? Can I not do it yet? Interesting. I was pretty sure I could do that. I guess not. Anyway, this guy, you remember? Oh, no, never mind, not him. Well, everything is going completely wrong so far. Let's see. We can't get in this room here. So let's go forward. Could we get in here before? I can't remember. Oh no, this is Prince Yusupov. Okay. Okay, now the reason why Edgar told us to stay away from him, if you remember the dialogue, was because Rasputin was watching him. And he was trying to keep Anastasia safe because, well, we didn't want to deal with that. Still having an important meeting here. This is Rasputin's room. Can't go in there. And that one's still locked. I'm guessing I had to go straight down the middle first and foremost before I could do anything else. Apparently. So I guess we'll go do that instead. I guess I am doing things in the wrong order. Which is fine. Let's go in here and get things done. Alright, who do we have here? The ladies' man, huh? Okay, then I'm gonna say nothing. Uh-oh. Don't know what to say to people. Neither do I, because people are crazy. There's nothing in this room. That's the door. What about you? What do you say? Thanks to you sneaking out, I got a good scolding from the Empress. Well, sorry about that there, bud. Alright. Powerful nation on Earth. Even the great Napoleon couldn't beat you, huh? Fuss and fawn over the Empress again today. What a chore. What about you? Yeah, the world is a weird place. Such a common story in fiction and, you know, fiction based on real life. Oh, hello, give me that. A lottery ticket. Cool. Let's go in here. And up here, we get the weapon for Karen there. So let's outfit all of our characters now that we have new weapons for everybody. Pretty solid 15-ish points for an upgrade there. Those two already had theirs, so that's fine. No new equipment. Yeah, she's already equipped with the same robes as our other mages, so that's good. Okay. Well, they're kind of doing what they're doing. They can have fun flirting with each other. We will leave them to that. Alright. Mad at you again. Wonder if she's going to dock your pay. Have to use the east hallway to get to the Great Hall. Okay. So let's do that then. Now, this was a dead end, right? Yeah, so I can't go that way. Which means I already walked by it, and it's one of those things that is really difficult to see for some reason, mainly because you're looking at the other side of the screen. But there is a doorway that goes to the left. I think it's right here. Yeah. For some reason, I always miss this. I don't know why. There shouldn't be any treasures here. And yeah, they blocked off this one too. Waiting for you in the Great Hall. Okay, let's go in. That music doesn't sound inviting.
And so these are the ones who saved the princess from the vicious wild dog.
Anastasia, what on earth were you doing out at night?
Well, I had an important chore to take care of at Edgar's.
You couldn't take care of it tomorrow?
No?
Nevertheless, even if you did save my daughter's life, we cannot allow strange people to wander around inside the castle.
But why? There's nothing wrong with them.
How can you be so certain? You would resist me whatever I said.
But...
Why not go easy on her, Empress?
Lord Rasputin.
Anastasia is at a naturally curious age. She's bound to have an adventure or two. Surely it was God's will that she be saved by these kind benefactors.
You surprise me, Lord Rasputin.
They're clearly travelers from far away. I'm sure they'll be fine companions to the princess.
Very well. Anastasia, you may go with the strangers. I should like to thank you again for saving my daughter's life. Have a pleasant stay in my land.
Thank you, Empress.
Drop your head, Yuri.
Still alive, I see, little one.
So you're Rasputin, eh?
Yes. And I've heard of you too, Godslayer. You were behind my familiar's death. Huh?
Veronica!
Long time no see.
Not long enough.
Do you wish to fight here?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's not. There's no need to get blood all over this lovely church. I'll be in the Lion Shrine to the north. Call on me anytime you wish.
I have to compliment his voice actor. Does a fantastic job of actually embodying like this kind of slightly sleazy, but you know, gritty, powerful, kind of mysterious character that we have with Rasputin. We don't really know a lot about him, but he's creepy as all hell, isn't he? Whole different plane from Nikolai or Lenny. Come up with strategy, huh? Let's go to your room then. We can talk in peace there. Okay, Edgar. Shorten your lifespan, huh? Alright. Do as your mother tells you from now on. Go to your room and get some sleep. Well, we planned on going there anyway, so that's fine. And here we get a circlet. Very, very nice. Yeah, both of those doors go to the same room. Imagine having such a, you know, this fancy room that it has two doors into it. And not like, you know, a door in and then an ensuite bathroom or something like that. That's just kind of crazy. You'll notice we now control Yuri instead of Anastasia, which means we can now do all the things I was trying to do ahead of time. First things first, where are we here? We can't go in there yet. And we already went in there, that's where Yusupov was. I'm going to save again. And this time... if I want to go in this one... I don't think it's this one. No, it's not this one. This map is very confusing to me. I cannot figure out what the bloody hell I'm doing. Now we want to talk to you. Or is it you? What? Alright. Who the bloody hell am I supposed to talk to? Can always go to Princess Senate. Can I not do this yet? Why won't the game let me do the things I want to do? The trigger for activating this is really weird. Like, you can do some things, and then some things they won't let you do. There's a lottery guy in there. That's all I'm trying to do. I've been trying to do that all episode long. I'm trying to talk to this guy. Can I talk to this guy? Can't keep my job properly while I've got this. Keep wanting to look at it. Just gotta take it off me. Don't tell anyone about it, though. Okay, well, you had another stud card. Well, okay then. Let's go in here.
What's the big deal?
I hate that tune.
So the ball has begun?
It's every night. Every night. There's something wrong with them. This whole country is insane. Maybe it should disappear.
Hang on.
The people's anger is ready to explode, and we pretend nothing's going on. We're like Nero. We keep on fiddling as the world is burning around us.
Nice
It's the
reference.
same problem for all leaders. This country has gotten too big. Yep.
Don't say that. You'll bring us bad luck.
That's right. There are a lot of people that still have dreams.
I worry. Someday, I'm afraid the people's anger will explode and they'll burn down my palace. He first came to the palace some years ago. My mother was in anguish over Alexei, born with a rare and painful disease. One day, a man came from Siberia who was said to have great powers of healing. That was the monk, Rasputin. Rasputin healed my brother's illness and earned the trust of my mother. Since then, he has begun to wield greater control over the country. My father himself is a kind man, but he has left too much to his ministers. Their idea of government is one which simply keeps the people oppressed. And anger towards the emperor who allows it is threatening to boil over. Even the war could soon be ended if my father would stand up and be strong. But there are some who profit from war and wish for it to go on forever. If I were a man, I'd be able to help my father. I wish I were in Alexei's place.
Anastasia.
Russia is infected by a disease. We're a statue too stiff to move.
I'm half Russian, you know. My mother was born and bred in Russia.
Really?
Yeah. So don't get so depressed, all right? If the princess gives up, everyone else will too.
Yuri.
When your father comes back, you should talk to him. He'll understand how you feel. He loves you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Huh. Something strange is going on.
Everyone's drunk.
Alexei? Alexei? Where are you?
Mother!
Alexei, is that you?
What's wrong with Alexei? Why are you looking for him?
Alexei!
Veronica's behind this too. She's cast a sleep spell on the entire palace.
How do you know this?
How do we remove it?
Either break the field or defeat Veronica herself. Mother!
Floors are just a suggestion. You can phase right through them, no problems.
How do you like my little puppet show? It's much more entertaining than a boring old ball, don't you think?
Creepy as fuck.
Anastasia, I have your little brother sleeping on my lap. He's very cute. Perhaps it would be more merciful to just let him slip away in his sleep.
Don't you dare hurt my brother!
Listen to me, shithead. I'm coming for you now.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you here, Godslayer.
Well, shit hit the fan real quick. The reason why they popped this up is because Anastasia, I believe, is a required party member. Just gonna keep this party the way it is. Well, Empress is just unconscious. You'll take care of things here. Well, that's good. Hello? Secretly glad to see me. No, go away. We want to help. Chance to snag the Imperial family as our new best customer. Yeah, they have the same crap that they did before, so don't worry about trying to get anything else. There's nothing else here. But yeah, they will follow you. Somehow they got into Anastasia's room. I don't know how exactly they managed that. But yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, shit hit the fan real quickly here. And now we have a goal in mind. We need to go find Rasputin or Veronica, one of the two, and break this sleep spell and save Alexei. Well, we're going full bore into the politics and internal struggles of the Russian royal family. This can't possibly end well for us, can it? Anyway, that's all for this one. And I'll see you guys next time.